not going to resonate for everyone. It won't. I'm talking to divine feminines, females, empresses, okay? Those of you who are in those positions of speaking truth, okay? I'm talking to you, okay? I just have to say the higher level divine feminines out there, all right? Those of you guys that are on your mission, doing what you're called to do, okay? I have a message here. I have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about, Trinity, building, working together, collaborations, right? We have the Star card, healing, right? We have the Truth, the Ace of Swords, and we have the Sun, which is the clarity. But something was coming through to me. It was like, what is the divine masculine's role when it comes to these divine feminines, right? Because there has been so much emphasis projected on the collective of divine masculines that they had to be or do or become all of this X, Y, and Z, check off all these boxes, do all this, be all that, and blah, 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 to be a divine masculine, to a divine feminine. So Most High gave me a message. The divine masculine's role, as you can see, is to be the sun. That is divine masculine, to be the sun. And the sun is merely a confirmation. The sun is the truth. The sun is the light, the clarity, the Ace of Swords. So the ultimate clarity and truth behind this question that I feel the collective is asking, divine masculine when it comes to these type of feminines are supposed to be, you see, divine feminines have been waiting, praying, connecting with their spirit guides, ascended masters, and going through all this healing, right? Because divine feminines want this 10 of cups. They say happy house, happy life, happy wife. Divine feminines in this energy, this is why they're healing. They know what they've come from and they know what they want, right? So these divine feminines have been preparing. And if it's not always marriage, it's just, divine feminines are wanting something that is fulfilling, long lasting, right? They want something that they can be happy in. And so they've been doing all of this healing to clear out old negative wounds, childhood things that they have had to work on, clearing up codependencies from past toxic connections, be that family, friends, lovers, whatever it is from their past. This is what the divine feminines have been focused on. And so while the Tarot Collective has been trying to confuse divine feminines from her path of seeing the truth and clarity in her situation, it's coming now for a lot of you. Because now that a lot of divine feminines are waking up, it's time for a lot of divine masculines to wake up as well. Because you guys are a part of that bridge. You guys are a part of that chosen. And when I say chosen, it means this. Divine feminines, you have a chosen person, a chosen partner, okay? Whoever that is that the Most High is ordaining for you, has said is ordaining for you, right? Your spirit teams are working behind the scenes to bring these things to fruition. Like I said. So divine feminines have been told to keep the faith, hold the vision, keep seeing what you see, wanting your dreams. That's why your dreams, divine feminine, have been so important to you. You've seen so much in your dreams. And so spirit is saying, okay, they're celebrating you. Right? And I feel like there's a lot of reunions happening. This is going to be a good time for you guys because the wheel is spinning in your favor, divine feminine. Right? For those of you guys out there who, you didn't understand why Spirit said focus on your finances, love will come. Focus on moving forward. Focus on, seeing the the brighter side. Focus on healing that heart. Focus on healing that sacral chakra and that, that solar plexus and that root and that crown and that third eye and that throat. So when the right person comes along, you will be ready to receive them. Empress Sun card. Why? Because you know that you put all the work into self that you were guided to do to be the best version of yourself for the person that the Most High wants you to be with. Right? We all have free will. But this is the divine workings behind the scenes, the reasons why we are so stressful or so stressed out, because we can't see all this. But the Most High has a perfect design or a divine order that's working here if you allow it to. And so divine masculines, maybe divine masculines are asking, what is my purpose? What is my role? Well, for these divine masculines, you may be asking this because you have a divine feminine, right? I don't know who you are, but if that's your question, what Most High is saying to me is you are meant to be who the divine feminine has been praying for. You are meant to be who the divine feminine has healed for. And that's not to mean that you have to be this perfect person. The divine feminine has healed herself to a level where she knows self. So whoever you are that, is guided to be in her life, she knows that you are enough. She knows that you will fulfill her. There are no worries there. You understand? But the sun is divine masculine. And so this is the other side of things as well, is that divine feminines are in a space where they're no longer looking for that God outside of themselves, and they realize the God within themselves. And seeing the divinity within self, they see it in their masculines or other people, right? And with doing that, the Most High is saying, okay, perfect, that's what I wanted. I wanted to bring together beings of love for a purpose of love, right? For seeing the truth through all things and continuously wanting to grow past their own limiting beliefs, right? Continuously putting in the work to master self, to be the highest version of yourself, right? And so now what I see is happening is these unions that are forming because I feel like divine masculines are understanding the role now, and that there is no perfect person. But the role for the divine masculine is literally to be the person that the divine feminine prayed for. And I don't know how, deep you guys' telepathic communication goes, but maybe you guys have heard some of divine feminine's prayers. I don't know. Okay. But what I am saying is, yes, that's your confirmation. And can you be God? Not in that way. But what the Most High is saying is that the divine feminine prays to a higher force, a God, right? And that God has promised certain things to these beings. And so what the Most High is asking of these divine masculines is to just be who the Most High is calling you to be for these empresses who are in these different positions, who some of them may be feeling alone. You see how there's like one person in a lot of these cards? And a lot of these cards, it's one feminine who was being guided by spirit, right? This is a lot of spirit energy. But when we see in the 3D, we have, these women, these divine feminines, when you look at the cards, they're alone. So the Most High is saying, it's time for the truth to come in and for people to really understand what is happening now when it comes to unions, people coming together. It's very divine in nature, okay? No one is perfect. But what is happening now is that a lot of things are being shown to a lot of people so they know what's true, who's true, what to trust, what not to trust. You understand? And if this message resonates for you, divine feminines, and what you've been going through, then you need to know that there is that person for you. But you have to allow yourself to trust, to feel, and to love again, okay? And divine masculine, I know this might sound like a lot, but it's really not. You really need to know that the divine feminines already see you as such. They already see you as their star, their 10 of cups, their 6 of swords and peace, their happiness, their destiny and fate, their truth, what they feel is worth putting work into, energy and effort. That's how these divine feminines feel about you, divine masculines. Regardless of what the world may show you, at the core of these divine feminines, all they are wanting from you is for you to be that force of protection in their life, that dominant, stable, and secure, loving person that is going to allow them to continue to thrive and grow and birth more into this 3D reality for you and for them, and to continue to create and spread abundance. Okay? And that's the best way that I can put it. I hope this message was able to help my divine feminines and divine masculines who may just be wanting to know what is going on their path right now. That's all I got. Like I said before, donations are always welcome to my Cash App. It's holistic, HOLISTIC, mystic, MYSTIK 22. Have a good one.